EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Denver Broncos. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Here's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. He'll take this to the 46. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Allen going to change this at the line. Second and 6. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here's second down at 7. They'll go again with Gibbs.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Ty Johnson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down and 4.
They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Now he's free at the 35. Saquon Barkley.
And all the way home for the Broncos score. Saquon Barkley, 62 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Allen going to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Alert, alert, alert!
Throwing now is Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
First down, Chicago.
Down the gun to give to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Allen going to change it up.
2nd and 11.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here's Allen.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to kick points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Allen. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Jamar Chase
From 21 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Up the middle with Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Again, it's Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
A short throw to Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. So after the INT, it's Allen.
Open man is Chase, complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Now 2nd and 9.
Middle.
To throw, it's Allen.
They'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Chicago.
Now Allen.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Alert!
Chase, the motion man right.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, well, fortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
That's another first down. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And now they'll throw with Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
319! Alert!
Back to throw. Allen. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
9-yard gain on the play.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Allen going to go on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So after the fourth down conversion, now first and 10 inside the 25. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And able to work his way down to the 16. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Second and 2.
56, 56!
From the 16, Allen. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Alert, alert, alert!
From the gun, it's Allen.
going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Alert!
Operating from the gun. Allen. Touchdown! Keon Coleman from 4 yards out. And his guys are going to take the lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Visitors 21. Broncos 14.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Singing love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'm chopping
Timer now set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hurts. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
We'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out. Great, set. On 81, Miami. Delta.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two important parts to that play. One, you get a first down, obviously. Charles, two, managed to get out of bounds.
Love the way you dissected that, but he threw it in the middle of the field, so they picked up the first down, but he had to work his way to the sideline to stop the clock. What a great effort.
Barkley is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Give right side for Gibbs.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
319!
Gibbs straight ahead.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
319. Alert. Hey, tight. 56.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Alert.
To throw is Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. On the give, here's Gibbs.
A touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
The extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here comes 2nd down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw.
Into the hands of Ingram. And he's got a 1st down here as he stops the clock, but just 16 ticks remaining.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hey, Silver.
Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
180. 63.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Chicago, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Denver, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.